100%. Cheers.
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Two Bearsmas, everyone. Merry Winter Bearsmas.
Yes, I like
The greatest holiday in podcasting. Merry substitute Two Bears, One Cavesmas, everyone.
Yes, your Christmas gift from YMH this year is you have yet another week that you don't have to listen to Tom and Bert. That's what we've wrapped up.
But they did contractually, I did have to be shirtless one episode.
That's what it is. Yes.
That is the, and we figured what more festive occasion than Two Bearsmas?
Yeah. Contractually, you had to go shirtless, and I had to remind the audience that they're poor.
Yeah. You had to strangle a Guatemalan outside. You had to strangle a gardener to get in Tom's brain.
Yeah. Dude, I can't wait. Like, we're having a good time, me and you. Like, we're joking around, we're being silly. I can't wait to eventually get like a legal notice from Bert Kreischer's legal team that like what we've said about him is not okay. I feel like Tom doesn't care, but Bert will kill us for this.
Tom would do it. Tom would secretly have it done.
Yeah.
Tom would just, over the course of our lives, sort of like, he would kind of make us, you ever see Oldboy?
Yeah.
Where they, spoiler for everyone who hasn't seen Oldboy, it's a classic. An enemy makes one of his former enemies fall in love and fuck his own daughter. I feel like Tom would do that to you. He would old boy you with your young. What would happen is he would fake your daughter's death in a car accident.
Yeah.
Then he would raise her. Right. He would raise her in captivity. Teach her about the Mets, teach her about stuff that you would be into. Then he would you would have a traumatic brain injury. Right. He would put you in. He's 2 car accidents we're up to. He would make you have a traumatic brain injury.
Yeah.
Jasmine would move on. Everyone's forgotten you. Then in rehab, there's this half Italian, half Latina nurse who just really takes care of you. You guys, there's something special about your connection. You can't just put your finger on it. He would make you fall in love with your daughter, and then only after you've consummated it would he reveal that's for talking shit on fucking Two Bears. That's for saying we fucking phone in the podcast.
Yeah.
I think that's what's gonna happen.
And that'll be like you said, take years and just where Bert Kreischer will just come and hit us with a baseball bat as we're walking into a funny bone.
Yeah. And then he would cry and apologize and tell us how much he loves us afterwards.
100%.
And you know what? It would be forgiven.
It would be forgiven. Yeah, I would know that it's him when as I'm losing consciousness, I just see jeans and flip flops, and someone laughing at the top of his lungs when my last words to him would be like, Bert, it's not that funny.
I know. Well, listen, I empathize. People often accuse me of faking my laugh.
Okay.
But I really am just having a good time.
Yeah.
I just love laughter, man.
I believe that, and honestly, I'm envious of that because I don't laugh as much as you and Bert do, and what you guys are getting it out. You're getting it off your chest. Now, you and Bert need to get it off your chest because you'll have a heart attack if not.
Yeah.
So maybe
that high-pitched dolphin thing is just it's something escaping his aorta. Maybe it's maybe that's the sound air makes when it comes out of 4 blocked arteries.
Oh yeah. Now their Christmas, of course, in continuing with the theme of they don't care about the show, we've asked them to send in what they're doing for Christmas. We've gotten no response. So that's just the way it goes. So what are you doing for Christmas?
What am I doing for Christmas? This year Baltimore Christmas. My brother had a kid.
Shout out to Stavvy's bro.
I have a fat little nephew. Oh, he's so fucking cute. He honestly looks like a kid because my brother is more blonde. He takes after my brother. My brother's blonde. He had blue. He had very blonde hair when he was a kid, and it's kind of browner.
Yes.
But the baby is just like a fat little blue-eyed.
Looks like a little Chrissy D.
Little gringo. Yeah. He's awesome.
You better hope that your sister-in-law isn't on the Patreon. Imagine you find out she's a Hyenas fan, and then we had sex at a Revolutionary War reenactment.
No, not her type. No, doesn't know. Yeah, not interested, unfortunately.
All right.
I'm sure there's others. I'm sure you've cucked other podcasters' family members.
100%.
Yeah.
Chrissy Cox.
We have a fat little baby in the family.
Beautiful.
So I gotta go see him. In the past, I was like, my family can suck my dick.
Sure.
I'm gonna just hang out. There's something nice about a holiday. I love the classic. The Jews, I tip my cap to them because Chinese food and the movies.
Yeah.
is an insane Christmas. It's so much better because look, Thanksgiving and Christmas, essentially the same meal.
That's a good point.
You know what I mean? And so I like to get my eating done on Thanksgiving. I like to feel like a real piece of shit. It's contained. It's in 4 days.
Right.
That week between Christmas and New Year's, it can get real dark.
Oh, yeah.
It can get real. It's like a fat heroin den in there for me.
You just all the sodium, the bloatedness, you kind of the realization of, I didn't hit any of my goals from the year
There's
before.
no goals.
Zero.
Yeah. You're trying to come up with your New Year's resolution. You're like, everything has been a wash.
Yes.
But also you eat through your leftovers.
Sure.
Like I don't usually get through all the Thanksgiving leftovers because family splits it up. Christmas, you eat through everything, and in fact, you then re-up more new candy, more new desserts.
Yeah.
I bought more pies after I'm done the leftover pies because you're just like, I'm not gonna get my life together on December 28th.
No way.
Let's keep this rolling a little
100% that's a no.
So I like to make it. I like to go out somewhere. You can't, have some Chinese food. You'll have a little lo mein the next day, but it's not like I have a whole roast that I'm eating for fucking 10 days. And I'll just go watch Avatar. I'll do mushrooms.
Right.
Dude,
so you do a Jewish Christmas is what you like.
I like to supplement. For years, I was doing a Jewish Christmas when I was just by myself in New York. And it also feels like in New York, it's almost like when in Rome.
Right.
When in New York, fucking have mushu and go see fucking, go to AMC, AMC 12 in the East Village or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I feel very connected to the culturally East Coast cultural Judaism. I love, right? Like
I like an East Coast Jew.
Absolutely.
I don't know ECJ.
I don't know much about desert Jews. There's a lot of Arizona. There's a lot of LA. I guess is kind of spiritually connected to New York, but I love the East Coast. I grew up in Baltimore. We had a huge Jewish.
Yeah, I like an Ari Shafir Jew.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he's the exception that proves the rule, actually. Yes. He is annoying, but yes, I do like him.
Right.
But he came from, like, the real shit, though. He was, like, Ari was, like, because he grew up in Silver Spring in, like, I think he's, like, if not Hasidic, very close.
Right. He's got the Hasidic face.
Yeah.
Where initially, like, when I first met him, like, obviously he's a great friend of ours, but initially, like, my German, when you see a face like that, like you get up, like I was on my hind legs like that because you're not sure what to do. And then you realize, like, dude, that that's just old wiring in your DNA. You're not that, I'm not that guy.
Right.
But I remember going up on like legs like a German Shepherd, like when I first saw Ari.
Do you think the German part of your family attended the Nazi rally at MSG in the 30s?
Not only do I think the bakery that is in Ridgewood
catered it. I remember this, but do you think any of your specific relatives were there?
So here's the thing. I'm going to look you in the eye and genuinely tell you that the answer is no from what I've been told through family stories. But what I feel in my heart is 100%.
Of course.
My grandfather.
He couldn't get in.
Yeah.
He's trying to scalp tickets. He was like, he got a fake ticket to see Nazis speak.
Yeah.
That's really fucking funny.
I think because you know what it is?
He's waiting for Hitler to come to the tour bus to get an autograph.
Well, when I was growing up, I did hear a lot about, obviously, the atrocities of World War II and all that, but it never was. I also learned a lot. Like, I was the kid at 11 years old. I was learning about Germany in the 1950s, about how when the Nazi soldiers came home, how poorly they were treated and how upsetting that was too. So
you got both sides.
Yes, I got Nazi sympathizers. So I learned about that in like the 1990s.
Yeah, it's not really as much of a tragedy as how we treated our Vietnam GIs.
Right.
I think some of the, unfortunately.
Oh yeah.
Some
of those guys. Yeah, I had a couple of those in my family too.
Yeah,
just
some Vietnam guys.
Ex-Vietnam vets, ex-Korean War vets. I had an uncle Korean War vet. Just absolutely, go on drugs, just get a little aggressive.
Yeah.
But, it was cool. He actually would show us his uniform when we were kids and had all these holes in it because he said he got into hand-to-hand combat with the Korean guy.
Holy shit.
And it was like, that's what he says. It was like knife combat. And he told us he killed a Korean with his bare hands, which is like what we would go to bed at. He would like pet our heads.
Okay, good night.
Yeah, good night.
Wow.
Now, I don't know if it's true or not, but I remember being vividly told.
He hired a prostitute to fucking burn him with candle wax. Those holes are all there. She was trying to drip it on his nuts and she got it on his fucking, she got hot oil on his fucking uniform and he just cut it out.
Dude, I remember one time sleeping at my uncle's house, me and his daughters, my cousins, and we were like 10 or 11 years old, and the night consisted of like, we had some pizza, Staten Island pizza, you know how it is.
Nice.
Nino's on Highland Boulevard. Like, it's
a nice cousin sleepover.
Yes, yes. So he put us to bed at about like 8 o'clock, 8:30 to the movie RoboCop.
Oh,
where in those scenes where like he's just getting shot. Yeah. So RoboCop.
Yeah, it's a heroin. I love that movie, but it's a heroin
me too.
movie.
But my mother would never let me watch that stuff. So it's like we're watching RoboCop, and then he proceeds to tell us while he's watching it, like some scene in that movie, as I was dozing off, reminded him of the time he killed a Korean in the Korean War. And then I just fell asleep to that.
Yeah, that's fucking wild.
It's a vivid memory of my childhood.
What was he like on the holidays?
My family. So the way it works with me is for Christmas. I go to my aunt's house, the same aunt. It's like tradition because I keep every year. I tell my mom, "Ma, I'm a grown man now. I need to start my own traditions, and I want my tradition to be every Christmas, or at least one every other Christmas. I take my family to Germany. I want to see." I want to see what a German Christmas market looks like.
Are you serious?
I swear to God, dude.
You want to go to Germany?
I want to take
Christmas?
my Puerto Rican family to Germany for Christmas.
First of all, what's going on with your rebranding? Because I feel like for the first part of your life, you were a crypto crowd.
Yes.
You never admitted to being German. You were kind of doing the De Niro thing, where it's like you're really a quarter Italian if we're really talking about it. But the name does so much heavy lifting.
Right.
I feel like it's an interesting time to be really doubling down on German heritage, Chris.
Two things happened. Ancestry.com told me that I was in fact 98 to 99% Germanic.
98?
So I'm talking about...
So it's not even a quarter anymore.
Dude, the Italian is almost non-existent to the point where I'm like, was I adopted? Or like, Dad, are you lying? Because, and then...
Well, that's the thing. It's not your dad got cucked situation because you look exactly like your father.
Yes.
He's clearly your dad in the face.
But then my father told me, well, come to think of it, like his biological father, last name Distefano, so there was Italian.
Maybe your grandpa got cucked.
Well, he was his father was half German and half Italian, and his mother was fully 100% German. And then my mother and my mother's biological mother and father were both 100% German. So you don't think Grandpa Distefano, maybe he was a cuck and a big German bull came in?
That's possible, dude. Maybe he heard about how mistreated ex-Nazis were.
Yeah.
And he was like, you know what? To make amends, why don't we go over to Germany and you guys can put on your uniforms and fuck my wife.
Yes.
Run a train on your grandmother.
Yes.
And maybe that's how your father was born. Maybe your father was reparations for Nazi soldiers.
See, this is the sitcom. Yeah. This is how I finally get on the air. After 10 pilots failed, all I needed was Stavvy to come in here and tell me, dude, don't make up your dad being in the mafia and your Puerto Rican family. Don't lean into that. Lean into the other stuff.
The other side.
Cucked out by a German Nazi, and this is how you ended up here.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Yeah, and then so I saw that writing. I saw the writing on the wall too of comedy really embracing the alt-right, and I said, I'm getting on that train. I'm gonna be the Fuhrer of that.
Yeah. It's true. You could listen. Shit starts going bad, you could 100% just become the best Nazi comedian.
Well, that's what I like about where I'm sitting right, where I'm at, is I could easily go into the alt-right. I got the German heritage, got the, hair. I have some of the bits out there. But then if that doesn't look promising, go easily lean into the Latinos, left wing,
you want
diversity.
To be the Gary Owen of Latinos.
Yes. I'm for everybody. I'm for the table. Oh yeah, dude.
Dude, you should start talking with a put on Latino accent.
Yeah.
You should start fucking doing salsa at your shows.
100%.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. That's interesting.
You survived Black Friday, but your family's gifting group chat? Not so much. IntoCloud is the only upgrade that doesn't cost $400 extra. IntoCloud is your online dispensary for gummies, flour, pre-rolls, and now zero sugar, zero calorie sodas, all federally legal, THC, DEA certified, lab tested, shipped discreetly. This season, make taking the edge off part of your self-care routine with flavors that hit faster than family drama. The first time I tried IntoCloud soda, it was after one of our long evenings with my family, and let me tell you something, it was phenomenal. And the best thing about it, in my opinion, is you can microdose it and take it as you need and see fit. And then I gave my dad a gummy, and he was hiding for the rest of my family. They have sleep gummies for post-party regret, chilled sodas for pre-dinner panic, high-dose gummies for when your aunt brings up politics again, and $70 ounces. That's right, $70 ounces. That's less than your cousin's Secret Santa gift. Get someone an ounce. That is a great gift. And by the way, videotape them opening it. By the way, I might have to get my dad an ounce of marijuana and be like, Merry Christmas to all of us, Dad. If you're 21 or older, visit indacloud.co and use code BEARS for 25% off and free shipping. That's indacloud.co, code BEARS for 25% off, plus free shipping and a calmer holiday guaranteed. Enjoy responsibly. Thank you, IndaCloud, for sponsoring today's show.
Tired of trying to figure out what actually works for hair loss? Through Hims, you get access to clear solutions, expert guidance, and an online process that takes the confusion out of care. Hims offers convenient access to a range of prescription hair loss treatments with ingredients that work, including chews, oral medications, serums, and sprays. Doctor-trusted ingredients like finasteride and minoxidil can stop further hair loss and regrow hair in as little as 3 to 6 months. Hims brings expert care straight to you with 100% online access to personalized treatment plans that put your goals first. For simple online access to personalized and affordable care for hair loss, weight loss, and more, visit hims.com/bears. That's hims.com/bears for your free online visit. hims.com/bears. Individual results may vary based on studies of topical and oral minoxidil and finasteride. Featured products include compounded drug products, which FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. See website for full details, restriction, and important safety information.
Yeah, because I'm thinking, because I do have both sides of my family do have obviously wildly different political views. So when it comes in for Christmas time, it used to be a rule when my grandfather was still alive that there were no politics talking. But now he's passed away, and now it doesn't even seem like it's a rule anymore. It's actually like the only way to get into my Christmas dinner is if you start talking about politics. That's how it's come with me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they get bad, because my Latino side, they start drinking coquito. I don't know if you know what coquito is, like the Puerto Rican eggnog, and then you get lit off that, and they're like milkshakes, and it's so good. And then little things start to come up. Somebody brings up. I'm sure this year in New York City, someone will bring up the mayor. Someone will bring up Mom Donnie and Ice. It's going to start popping up.
Wow, your fucking dumbass family's probably half pro Ice.
Oh, yeah.
God, that's so funny.
Well, because they'll be like, well, we're Puerto Rican. Like, I'm a citizen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Latinos that are pro Ice.
Some Latinos are like, get these Venezuelans out of here.
I know, dude. I went back to Greektown, and I was hanging out with my dad, and he literally all these guys do is hang out at this coffee shop.
Sure.
And it's just a bunch of old Greek guys, and it's like they all speak Greek. It's like shout out to Karela's Cafe. Actually, some great Greek food.
Shout it out.
Probably my favorite. My favorite used to be Ikaros, which closed down. Samos is also very good. Zorba's is very good. I don't want to, I don't want anybody to get mad at me, but Karela's was literally just this guy. My dad's toothless friend who used to drive a produce truck just decided to start his own coffee shop.
Yeah.
And then he just started cooking for my dad just hangs out there and he's like,
yeah.
Hey, I'm hungry. And his friend would just make him pork chops.
Yes.
And then he was like, why don't I just make a restaurant?
These
and
are
then
the
it became it's my favorite Greek restaurant in Baltimore.
Yeah.
Because it's just a guy's and his kids hang out. His wife just hangs out
family
there.
Owned. It started as a money laundering operation.
Yeah,
let's be real. And then the guy realized he could really cook.
Through produce. It was just like you take 3 heads of lettuce and you just see 4 fucking teenage 14-year-olds.
2 girls from Slovenia. Yeah. You're like,
if you get hungry, eat carrot. Only 2 carrots per day, though. I'm not made of money.
Yeah.
But yeah, and so it literally was just all there.
Right.
And I'm hearing some fucking Greek guy talking about how they need to get Mexicans out. They need to get immigrants out. He's talking with a heavy Greek accent.
Sure.
He does not speak English.
Yeah.
He's speaking Greek. He's making in America an argument in Greek about how immigrants need to go.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, we're immigrants. You understand?
Yeah.
I was like, go back to Greece. He's like, I don't want to go back to Greece. And I was like, what the fuck are we talking about?
Yeah, do you think the Mexicans don't want to go back either?
And then he was like, well, we came here the right way. I was like, you don't know anybody that came in through, because Greek people, they would come through Canada.
Right.
They would come to Canada. It was easier to get in. It was just easier to get through that border. He was like, no, I don't know anybody. And the guy he was arguing with, he was like, I came through Canada. Literally, the guy he's talking to came through, was a former Greek illegal immigrant who now is a citizen and who's like a member of society. It's like, it's like people so quickly will forget where an immigrant that does not fluently speak the language will say, we need to get Mexicans out of here.
Yeah. It's like, oh, you came in the right way. It's like, what's the right way? You came in like a frozen box of meat going into the back of a diner, smuggled in into Neptune's.
You were hung up nude like a full lamb carcass in a fucking meat locker.
And this is the way. Nah, dude, But you know, with Christmas in my family too, what's not, at least your family has, it's one culture. It's just the Greeks, and maybe they're a little bit. But for me,
we have some honkies in the family now.
Right.
You know, we actually have a little bit of some white flavoring.
Okay.
It's going to be the first. So these holidays we're doing a little blended. My sister-in-law and I. Now,
when you say blended, you mean someone, because you can't, in a Greek family, blended it can't be a black person. That's actually right.
Well, it could.
But it's not. Greeks are not like that.
I am very lucky that I didn't realize how progressive my family was.
Right.
Like my mom is actually insanely progressive to a point where in hindsight it was I was like, oh, I was very lucky with that. And my dad is just one of those guys that whoever the last guy he talked to, that's what he believes.
Got it.
I remember when gay marriage, my dad is kind of just playfully racist the way a fucking idiot would be. You know what I mean? And I remember, and he's homophobic. He was homophobic, and then I remember when gay marriage happened, he was like, all right, we were in the car talking. He was like, all right, they can get married, but do they have to have kids? And then I was like, hey, Dad, what if what do you think a kid is better off in an orphanage or in a loving gay family? And he literally was like, I literally saw him stroke his chin and think like a cartoon character thinks. I saw the thought bubbles go boop, 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 and see a baby smiling instead of being sad in an orphanage. And he was like, oh, yeah, I guess if that's the case. It's like, well, that's what we're fucking talking about. Yeah. He just never considered that a baby would be better off with gay people than in fucking an orphanage. He just thought well, it's unnatural.
Right. Right, because now
he's on board.
They're by the book. Greek people are by the book. Yeah, and look,
I'm trying to get a little, because look, I love my sisters-in-law. We have a couple different. We have Australian. She's from Australia, but she's a Italian Australian girl. Her ethnicity, and then a white girl from Maryland who lovely people, beautiful. I love them both. But I would like to sprinkle a little something in the gene pool.
Right. Get something going.
The funny thing is about racists, it's people who do race science and talk about purity, it's if we really want to be scientific, and I don't think we should ever judge people on, obviously, their genetic traits or whatever, but...
My grandfather would beg to differ.
Yeah, of course. He's got the calipers out.
Yeah.
Before anybody comes in, he assigns seating depending on skull size. He's like, okay, Chris. He has a shade.
Yeah.
He has these shades are allowed. But scientifically, the more diversity you have in your genes, the better you are.
The healthier.
The healthier. The healthier you are, the more athletic. All this other. What we really should be going towards. If you were a supremacist. If anyone's a supremacist, they should be a beige supremacist.
Yes.
Beige supremacy. That's the actual super person, is someone who's a mix of everything and just kind of in the middle,
Yeah, dude.
But anyway, I just feel last time I did Two Bears with Tom, we were talking about that. I was like, maybe I could get an Arab lady, black lady in the mix, something like that.
But Arab, I don't know, with the Greeks. I don't know,
I think
dude.
that would be nice.
They think about the Ottoman Empire. What about that? You're gonna have to get. That's hard.
We do some role play.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. We do some Ottoman role play.
Yeah.
I lift up my Greek skirt, the fustanella. Look up a fustanella, folks.
Oh yeah, I've seen these before.
Yeah. I just have my dick out in the skirt. That just.
Oh, there it is. Look at that skirt. Yeah.
I lift that skirt up. She sucks me off under that. She's wearing fucking big sultan pants.
Oh yeah.
The irony is, and I said this in my special, Greek people are basically light-skinned Arabs.
Yes.
We're the same. You know what I mean? It's we like kebabs. We're in the same.
Are Greeks considered white?
We are.
Caucasian? Yeah.
I think we are. And again, I don't mean to do my act, but I think it's because white people want credit for ancient Greece.
Right.
Because we kind of crushed it. And the other option is just to admit, Egypt and Africa came up with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, we can't. We can't admit that, Arab mathematicians actually did all this shit.
Yeah.
So why don't we get the whitest, philosophers we can find and say they are white.
Right.
So I think we're pretty much grandfathered in because white people want to say, well, all the Plato.
Yeah.
They want Plato. They want the Olympics. They want all that on the resume. I
Right.
think.
Right.
But spiritually, we feel more Arab, to be honest.
Yes,
with you.
you feel more up. Yeah, and I as a obviously as a defender of Christianity
Right.
and a leader of the New York chapter of the Crusades, I would welcome Greeks into our fold.
Thank you.
But you're not part of the first wave.
Sure.
Kind of like if we need you, it's like how the British Empire, they kind of sought out the Hessians,
as Cossacks.
Yes.
You see us as like
Yes.
as mercenaries.
Yes.
That you would help.
Yeah, I don't see you as full Saracens, like
Sure.
But I do find like it's not the first. Like we got to get through like Scandinavians and Germans,
Of course.
but then we will,
Of course. And that's the irony about Greece is if you go real in the mountains, people do look kind of like you look like you can get real like. My grandmother is pale as fuck, and in fact looks a little Asian.
Interesting.
So it's like because I think it's kind of like those mountainous like kind of Kazakh regions of like Bulgaria. Like her whole family is now in Bulgaria. They fled the Nazis. Actually, they were communists.
Well, that's like the bullshit and the irony of just culture in general. It's like whatever culture you are that you're defending tooth and nail, most likely 1,000+ years ago. That culture that you are identifying fully with was just rubbed into your great grandfather by the people you now say you hate.
Yeah, of course.
But so it's just like there is no culture. It's like we're all just in this together.
It's who you are. In fact, I'm fascinated by some of the stuff on my algorithm is like it's all steaks. Like I believe the guy's named Max the Meat Guy, and he's just like I love smoking, watching him smoke a steak, watching him dry age shit.
Yummy.
It's steaks. It's obviously huge tits.
Sure.
I just can't. I mean, the second I look, oftentimes I will be trying to search something on my Instagram and be like, let me go see what Chris is up to, right?
Yeah.
Put up Chris. But before I can put in Chris in the search bar, I just see tits.
Yeah.
And I just like,
That's it.
20 minutes. I'm like, oh, fuck, what's Chris up to? And the other thing, weirdly, is linguistics.
Oh, really?
Like, I really have gotten into like how everything is like. There's a guy who just like shows you how words start and how they ended up. Like, where did boots come from? And apparently,
That's cool.
But the idea of Italian is a great example of how fake this culture is. Because when a lot of the first wave of Italian immigrants to New York came, they weren't even speaking what we think of as Italian today. We're talking the 1800s. Italy is such a new concept that most places spoke a regional dialect, so that if you learn it's kind of impossible for Italians to like go back to their roots, because what they believe, like that kind of has been flattened by a national Italian identity that didn't even exist when their great-great-grandfather came over here and fucking,
So you mean they weren't coming over here and going, we don't call it sauce, we call it gravy.
Yeah.
That's not...
Mozzarella.
Yeah, fresh mozzarella.
I mean, literally, the Italian that you just hear on the streets in Italy was not what most Italian like immigrants in the 1800s spoke. They spoke a regional dialect from wherever they were from.
Real Italians don't even have Alfredo sauce.
Of course
That's
not.
like a thing that
That's
Americans made up.
Think about it for a second. That's the most American shit of all time. It's butter and cream. It's the most flavor. It's like the mayonnaise of pasta. It's Alfredo sauce.
That should be marketed like that.
It's basically like a Midwestern.
It is good though, dude. Come on.
Hey,
Can
I'm
you
not
live
mad.
without Alfredo sauce?
I can't. I've cut it out.
Really?
I've cut it out of my diet.
You could cut out Alfredo and vodka sauce?
Vodka's harder, but
Right.
I don't eat that much Italian because I've found, and people are gonna mock me on my. I am on a long weight loss journey.
Yes.
But
I see the big picture. It's pretty
thank
big
you.
right now, but
it's
I see
huge.
it.
It's a huge picture.
Yeah.
It is hard to go from like it's like you can't really like brag about losing like 60 pounds when the only reason that's possible is because you got insanely fat.
Right.
Like I got to 350, and that's like
Wow.
It's easy to lose 60 pounds when you weighed 350.
Right.
Yeah, like I'm still 290. You know what I mean? Like,
Hey,
but
you're
it
under
is-
300,
I'm
dude.
under 3.
Gotta give you props on that.
I'm well under 3 these days, and I'm
I
actually
love that
trending
your
down.
weight always mirrors my cholesterol. Like
And somehow my cholesterol is not bad.
that's what I'm saying. You're healthier on the inside than I am.
We'll see. I think that it's the clock's ticking.
Yes.
I have. It's getting there for me. But I've cut out a lot of Italian food because it's just hard to make a low cal version of it.
It's almost actually impossible. You could eat
Pasta's
salmon.
so hard.
Yeah.
But it's like, and that's why tomato sauce is actually pretty healthy. So anyway,
This is the best vodka in the world. You're talking to a man who's put 10,000 hours into a couple things: eating pussy and drinking vodka. I'll bring my wife in if you want. I'm pretty good at the first one too. But this is better than pussy. This is the best vodka you're ever going to have. It's clean. My sleep score's through the roof because of it. It tastes clean. Everyone I've given it to loves this vodka. Tom, tell them.
It's absolutely fantastic. We have a proprietary distillation process. And listen, we are winning competitions. We have gold medals in various competitions. And honestly, you, the people, are the ones telling us how great it is too. This is not just smoke that we're blowing here. We're telling you because you're telling us this is now your favorite vodka. So thank you. And if you haven't tried Porosos, get out to the store. If they don't carry it, tell them you want them to carry it.
Tell them, request it. When you go to the bar, you say, hey, do you carry Porosos? And if they say no, you go, you should. It's pretty freaking awesome.
And then walk out.
You know what I do? I go, do you carry Porosos? And they say no. I bring out a bottle and I give it to them. I go, now you do. Can I get a bottle, a glass of Porosos?
That's awesome. That's awesome.
But yeah.
Well, speaking of that, we got Tommy Bunz's croissants. You want to
Ooh.
check out one of those?
I would
What's
like
it called
to.
again?
Ciccio Bomba?
Ciccio Bomba, which is that ancient Italian? Ciccio Bomba. Can you see this in here?
No, they can't.
There we go. Look at that.
Ciccio Bamba.
Ciccio Bomba. So here, you get the first pick.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Come on. Oh, look,
Thank you. It is Christmas after all.
Look, we got one with spinach. Still a little health for
I'm
the health nuts.
I'm not eating that. I'm going straight for the chocolate one.
Oh,
Should we split the chocolate one?
You want? No, come on, dude. We going to split one?
Yeah.
All right,
I'll
fine.
take a bite.
Oh, here, I got another.
Get out of. Let me do a mukbang.
Oh.
All right. Sorry if you have misophonia. I do this shit where they tap this shit with their fingernails. Are you a good boy? Do you want to see me eat this pain au chocolat?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to take a bite of another one. Oh, what?
This will do it.
Look at that. This is, if we're doing anything we can in our power now to get this going.
Ooh, into the mic. Crunch into the mic.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, folks. It is Christmas after all. We have to take a Christmas pastry
What about
break.
this?
No, that even disgusts me.
All right.
What flavor is that?
Apple. Want to take a little bite?
Stuff. I might have to take a little
on.
bite. All right, we took our halfway point croissant break. Yeah. We'll end the last. All right, I'll take one more bite, and then after that, we'll end the episode with eating more pastries.
Yeah. But now, as promised. Oh, yeah. It's got a little protein in it. I'll tell you what, though. Go check this place out because Tommy can make a hell of a freaking croissant.
This is actually fucking awesome.
Actually awesome, right?
Yeah, we were talking shit, but sorry, Tom.
Yeah, it is. I know.
Don't old boy Chris.
Yeah.
Don't force Chris to have sex with his daughter in 30 years.
Please don't do that. Yeah. Not now. Not with all I'm going through. So we did have some fans write in some actual real questions for us.
You know what? Fuck. We'll get to them in a little bit.
I
still want to talk to. I still want to talk to you. I still want to talk to you.
Should we just start, maybe to really derail this, should we just start talking shit about all their sponsors?
I'm down.
Yeah. So what do you want to
let's
talk
wait
to me
until
about?
the check clears and then we can.
Yeah, that's true.
What are you getting your kids for Christmas?
Dude, so we got, the puppy, I told you. So we're going to get, we kind of feel like, we're overwhelmed with this puppy. But I actually just was talking to Jazz this morning. I was like, what are we going to get the kids? And we don't have any ideas right now.
No ideas.
No ideas yet.
What was your best as a child? Do you have like one Christmas that you got one gift that just fucking did it right for you?
I can't.
You were an only child, right?
I'm an only child, but I had a bunch of cousins. But so on Christmas, it was just like packs of wild children, animals ripping up gifts because my family really did go like above and beyond. Like we would have piles of gifts, like really, truly, like almost to the point where like even as a child, I was like, this isn't what Christmas is about.
Yeah.
This is actually not what Jesus wanted.
Yeah.
But I don't recall. I don't have like a standout gift, like that, and that's what sometimes me and Jazz talk about because she doesn't either. It's like we don't even remember this stuff, so we're trying to do like experiences.
You want a memorable Christmas,
like
for your kids.
the best recent gift that my kids have ever gotten from us, and my older daughter actually said this when Jazz and I went to Italy, like just her and I, little like vacation, whatever. 3 days we went, and when we came back, we brought home pasta from Sicily, real, like, that was made there, and we made it as a family. And my kids still talk about how fun that was to make the pasta and eat it as a family, as opposed to coming home with snow globes and, I love Italy shirts.
Yeah.
We didn't do that. So we're like, what is the experience we can give our kids for Christmas? So that's why I'm like, let's go to Germany.
Yeah.
And Jazz like, we're not going to Germany.
Human safari.
Yes.
Give your kid a fucking, or you could take him to like can't you like shoot, didn't Nate Bargatze have a bit about you can shoot like a cow with a grenade launcher in like Thailand or some shit?
Oh, they would like that.
You should take your kid.
Yeah.
I feel like everything I know about your oldest daughter is that she has like a real alpha about her.
100%.
And I feel like she would like to see the life leave an animal's eyes at her hands.
100%.
Maybe that'd be a good way to check to see if your kid's a sociopath.
Yes, my daughter is, when you start, obviously all these serial killer documentaries, like, after you watch 6 hours of Ted Bundy, you're like, it's kind of like my daughter. But you know what? Maybe we'll do for them. My kids are right now a lot into Roblox and all that, so I'm sure we'll do something about that. Get her some type of Roblox yearly pass thing.
Yeah.
My little daughter, princesses, everybody's about K-pop and the Demon Hunters. Everybody's about K-pop and the Demon Hunters.
Wow.
So
tell that to your Korean war veteran.
I know, war
grandfather.
Oh, he would lose it.
He got stabbed.
I love that. You know what I'll try to do too? Like, I'll say, like, because they don't know the difference. My kids, maybe I'll just be like, Daddy, I set something up. I got you girls a FaceTime with one of the actors from K-pop and the Demon Hunters, and it's just Ronnie Chang. I just threw him.
Ronnie's gonna be too hard to get. Try Bobby.
Yeah, Bobby will do it. Yeah. And Bobby's All right, yeah. So maybe I'll just have Bobby call in and say, "Oh yeah, that's Mira from K-pop and the Demon Hunters." So that, and then my stepson. I think the greatest gift I can give to my stepson would be to leave his mother. And just try to have some way that I just make his family whole again, which is like, can she just get back with my dad?
Right.
So maybe I'll do that for him. I'll just walk away.
Here's what you do: you get him a private investigator to watch you cheat on his mother.
Yes.
You buy him here's $200. Hire your own private investigator, and maybe, hey, if you catch me, you catch me,
dude.
But may the best man win. No, you get him binoculars and a little notepad and a fucking magnifying glass. Find the clues that I'm cheating on your mother.
Yes. Yeah,
a little Sherlock Holmes cap.
Yeah, I teach him how to catfish somebody.
Yes,
and then he can use it on me.
Those are valuable lessons, man.
Yeah. Well,
you end up sexting your stepson.
Right. Whoops. But for my stepson, he's just got a bike too, so maybe we'll do some stuff like, get some gifts around his bike. Maybe get him like some pegs or something like that. Accessorize his bike up a little bit. And then my dad is in from Tampa.
Nice.
So I was going to take my dad to the Knicks game. I was going to get tickets to Knicks games, but he said he doesn't want to go. He's like, I'm not watching them.
Why?
I was like, I don't know. As he's gotten older, he really just like is focusing in only specifically on the Yankees and the New York Giants.
Oh, he doesn't have enough time.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, he's at that age now. He's like, we got to get there. We got to get parking. I'm like, Dad, I can get us courtside seats.
Yeah.
And he's just like, even my dad's just like desensitized now. And I'm like, what the hell? Come on, dude. I want to take him to the Knicks game. My mom, I'll probably get. My mom just likes. She's a simple lady. Get her gloves. Get her a scarf and really just show up. For my mom, all I got to do is show up on Christmas Eve and not be on my phone,
right?
And not talk to her about comedy and podcast ad revenue,
right.
And then she's happy.
Interesting. That's cute.
Yeah, and then my stepmom, just a lot of cookware. Just buy her, if all you got to do with my stepmom is buy her like a spoon with her initials on it, that's it. She loves you forever.
I love that, dude.
What about you? I mean, it's a little bit less stressful, I think, for a guy like you right now. No wife, no kids, family. You want to take care of your nieces and nephews and all that, but you don't feel like the overwhelming walls closing in. Like I have to hit a home run. For gifts.
I don't at all. And also, it's like, I don't really like. We weren't huge. Like I'll get my I guess I'm realizing I haven't really thought about it because it's like I'm thinking about the baby. Like,
How old's the baby?
Baby's like not even a year old yet.
Dude, honestly, this is like, I'm not even trying to be funny. You know, it's like really good thing you could do for the baby, because what do they really need that their parents open up a 529 plan for them? I don't know if your brother
buy him some crypto.
No, buy him some. Invest for the kid's future. If you start putting money in that today, by the time that baby's 18. They're going to be totally good with college.
I actually am gonna. I did put a little money for him,
right?
But I'm also gonna get him a Fisher Price hoop.
Yeah,
I want to. We're all very much in the like. We want him either to be an athlete or the gayest child ever born.
Sure.
Like we want him to either be, or honestly, the gayest quarterback ever. How sick would that be?
100%.
He's just like fucking throwing dimes, and he's just like. Making out with his fucking boyfriend.
No,
just picking up his twink boyfriend by the ass cheeks. And just,
he throws a touchdown. He just starts blowing the wide receiver. Just fucking helmets off, just making out. He just bends over his tight end, starts licking his ass
would be awesome.
After they score a touchdown.
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be great.
Actually, maybe it would be better for him to be a bottom.
Yeah, 100%.
The first bottom star quarterback.
Yeah.
So we want him to be the gayest kid ever. So it's like it's either gonna be football or like make a makeup brush set,
right, one or the other. But you do something like you do that.
Show him wrestling and RuPaul's Drag Race and see which one he likes more.
Well, I think that's a good thing that you just raise him and you say like, dude, I was showing him football and
but here's the way: don't be down the middle. Don't be boring.
Make a decision.
Don't be some guy in fucking Dockers. You know what I mean?
Take a stance. Is
Take
what you're
a stance, one way or the other.
Yeah.
If he's just like a perfectly normal guy who wears fucking polos tucked into his fucking
so boring.
chinos. I don't want that.
It's so boring, dude.
I don't want that.
Yeah, and then you do it all. Like you donate some money into his 529, invest for him, and then but then also make sure he's got one of those shirts as a baby that says like "I love Hooters."
Yeah,
like
absolutely
those things like that.
Those are good.
I'm looking for some milk.
Yep.
Suck some titties, and that's
titty sucker.
Yeah.
I would love to get him a shirt that says "titty sucker" on it.
You know what's one thing I did, because it used to be in my family, like I would have to get, obviously, of course, for my immediate family, but then when I go to Christmas Eve, it's all the aunts and uncles and all the adults would get gifts for each other. And I actually, me, I don't like step up or say anything. I'm like I'm not confrontational. I'll just literally go down a path. I'll literally dedicate a whole life to something I don't want to do. That's just, how I am. Like I don't even want to do stand up. I don't want to do any of this, but I've just committed to it. So now it's like, this will just be my life. But what I had to step up and say, I'm not buying gifts for like 60-year-old women. I'm not doing that.
I'm fully with you there.
So what I did was, and I got to give Jazz credit, she's the one that came out with this. She was like, what about an experience gift for your mom and your aunts? They're sisters. There's 5 of them. And I said, great. And we got a Broadway show.
Love that.
We picked a Broadway
Good
show.
move.
I did a whole day for them. I said, this is the day. Got you Broadway show tickets where like Broadway.com. So just like a voucher, they could pick what play they wanted. And then I got them a car service for the day and dinner reservations. Oh. And it was
that's genius. That's the type of shit I'd probably do for my mom.
Experience,
because she doesn't like to do nice. I bet your mom's the same way. Single, like I'm not my mom's a single mom, but like an overworked mom. They never do anything nice for them. Like we got my mom a massage, and she was like, "I don't want anybody touching me."
Oh yeah,
she's like, "I don't deserve to feel good."
Yeah,
it's like they've been so beaten down by the world for so long that they don't like nice stuff.
Right.
We took her to like the first time we took her to like her birthday dinner at like a non-chain restaurant. She was like, Can we afford this?
Yeah.
It's just like the burgers cost like $20 instead of like $16.
She's like, but at Applebee's it's 2 for $20.
Yeah. But what
does your dad get your mom? Like your dad seems like an old school Greek guy. Like what is his idea of a gift?
I don't even fucking.
Did he even care at this point?
Yeah. No, I absolutely not. They're completely checked out. I mean, he would get us. I remember the funniest thing he ever got us was he got us watches.
Yeah.
He got us these like nice watches. I was like, whoa, these are kind of nice. And then you look at and I was like so pumped to have it. And then you look at it, and it was. I was like, this watch isn't like. Does it need new batteries? I'm not kidding. It was a sticker watch face. It was the like his guys would come to the Greek coffee shops and they would hawk stolen shit.
Sure.
One time a guy pulled up to it because my dad's a carpenter. He pulled up with a delivery truck full of nails.
Yeah.
Like he was clearly going to like Home Depot, like pallets.
Sure.
And the guy was like, "Hey man, $1,000, you get all the nails, and I'll throw the truck in too. And it's like, and my dad was like, I'm good, man.
No thanks. Yeah. There's helicopters going over tracking the license plate.
No, like guys would steal from like, you know, random dudes would steal from Greek guys' trucks and then come sell it to different Greek guys. Like at the coffee shops. So he would get us like fake polo. He would get us like fake watches. One time I was like, I want an autographed Michael Jordan basketball, right? Sweet. Because we're growing up. Sure. I'm growing up right at the sweet spot of Jordan. I was like, 7 when the 96 run happens. And they played like anyway, whatever. I don't have to explain why I loved Michael Jordan. And it was Space Jam. That was the big one.
Oh, big time.
And he was like, and I said that. I was like, there's no way he's going to be able to get a real autograph. And he was like, I'll get it for you. He was like, I will get it for you. And I was like, really? He never like made a point to promise he would do anything. And then he just went to Costco, and you know how they have like the pre-signed?
Yeah.
Like it was obviously it was just like a file they uploaded.
Yeah.
And it was like, he was like, here you go, the signature. I was like, this isn't the fucking signature of Michael Jordan, you piece of shit. And it's a shitty basketball.
Yeah.
It was like the rubber ones.
Yeah,
it wasn't even like the nice one.
He signed it with his own pen. It like ran out of ink at the end. You're like, I know that you did that.
He signed it in Greek. He signed it phonetically in Greek.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan. There's no J in
You know what,
Greek.
though? I appreciate that you said, too, that your father never actually made it a point to promise it to you, because once you promise, I think about that with my kids, because my dad, when I was like 8 years old, promised me that he was going to take me whitewater rafting one day.
You wanted to go whitewater rafting?
And now I'm sitting here at 41 years old.
Yeah.
Every time he calls me, there's
you think it's the time?
It's deep in the subconscious, but there's a time where I'm like, I wonder if he's going to do whitewater rafting. And then I wonder if this is it. And now he's got like, bionic knees. He couldn't possibly get, he would immediately be killed if he got into whitewater.
Have you been whitewater rafting?
Never.
Wow.
Because I'm like, I can't go because my dad's going to take me.
Yeah. I don't want to ruin the surprise. My dad's working on it.
Yeah, but it's wild how it's like, it's probably just a thought he had in his head because I was just being annoying. And he's like, I'll take you whitewater river rafting or something. And then it stuck with me as like, oh, that's what's going to happen.
I can't wait to go whitewater rafting.
And then it's just never
happened.
Absolutely. 33 years later.
Wow.
I'm still like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my dad would promise he would be places and not show up quite a bit, but you kind of got used to that.
Yeah.
It taught you not to trust authority figures, not to depend on anyone.
Yes.
You
like
have to do it yourself.
My daughter is like, she's in gymnastics class and she doesn't really like going. I just make both of my girls go because I'm like, you got to do something. You have to do something. I understand if maybe you're not going to be professional athletes, but like, I'm your dad. You have to do some type of sport. I can't handle it if you have to do something.
Yeah.
So they're doing gymnastics. And my daughter doesn't want to go. The older one, the little one, loves it. And I was like, listen, if you can just go 4 times in a row, I'll buy you a pair of UGG slippers that you want. So she was like, okay. So she went 4 times in a row. And then, I don't know what she did. She got in trouble or something like that with her mom, not cleaning her room. And her mom was like, we're not buying her anything. And I was like, well, I just made a commitment. I said, I got to get her the UGG slippers. And she was like, well, she didn't clean her room, so she's not getting those damn UGG slippers.
Wow.
So then I didn't follow through with it. This was only a couple of weeks ago. But I'm like, now I'm having a debate in my head. It's like, before I go to the airport here in Austin, do I go get my daughter the UGG slippers and just bring them home? But then I'm going to be in a fight with my wife.
Ready? Here's what you do. You buy the UGG slippers, but you say you are not allowed to have these until you make restitution for not cleaning your room. So she has to like earn them back.
Right.
So she earned them, and now they're in the penalty box because she got them taken away.
Because last week, because it was the 4 weeks in a row and she didn't get the UGG slippers on her feet, she protested and did not go to gymnastics.
Oh, wow.
She held out. She held out and just wouldn't come out of her room.
Wow.
So I respect her for that.
Yeah, you're toast. You're never gonna. She's gonna outsmart you. She's what, 10? She's smarter than you right now.
Oh, she already did.
Yeah.
She already did. She literally, we wanted to get her an Apple Watch. So she goes, so we would get, I was like, oh, I'll just buy her an Apple Watch. And then Jazz was like, no, we have all these old Apple Watches from like a couple of years ago that you just stopped using or whatever. And I was like, okay. So then my daughter calls me. She's like, oh, we're gonna put this Apple Watch on. And I was like, okay, yeah, do whatever. And I'm such a dumb technology idiot. And then my daughter called, because she has an iPad that she calls me on. So she FaceTimes me upstairs from the second floor of the house, like in the back, away from her mom. She goes, hey, Dad, we're gonna put this Apple Watch on, but just so you know, your text messages are linked to that. So just be careful.
Oh,
and I was like, wow. And she was
be a real shame if I saw something I shouldn't see.
Yeah, so
Dad.
she was like, so I can either I can delete these text messages for you if I get UGG slippers on my feet. If not, you can find a new place to live.
My toes might be a little too chilly to press the delete button. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, so
dude.
I like that the negotiating.
I love
my daughter.
it, dude.
You would be a good dad, dude. I think you should. I think if you ever wanted to, you'd be good if you want to do it.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to it. I'm getting weirdly to the point where I would have enough money that I could just, Elon Musk style nut in a stranger and just have a kid. But
I think no, but I think you.
But
want
I would
a girl.
like a loving. I would love to bring a child into a loving situation.
I was watching this show, great show called Task on HBO
Love
Max.
Task.
How great was that? So that girl with the bangs, like that girl,
Amelia, or that's the
this girl. As soon as I saw
name's
her, what's her name? The actress. Go down.
Amelia Jones.
Amelia Jones.
She's incredible. I was in a movie with her.
Well, I was going to say, when I saw her, the way that she's dressed, she doesn't look like this in Task, but the way...
No, she looks like Philly white trash.
Yes, the way she's dressed in Task, I said to Jazz, we're watching, I said, that girl would look good with Stavvy. And I was like, I was like, this is Stavvy's girl. This is Stavvy's
You
wife
want me to
me.
marry Philly white trash?
Yes, yes. This is like, I was like, you got to be with her. She's got to be in tires.
That's so funny.
She'd be perfect in tires.
Dude, you want to hear something crazy about this girl? She's from fucking England.
What?
I swear to God, we
She
did a movie.
plays a Philly girl better
She
than
plays it so
Shane.
well. I know.
Yeah.
No, it fucked my mind up because I worked with her this summer, and I knew her as like this like bubbly British girl. And then I was stoned as fuck watching the first episode of Task, and I see that disgusting Philly accent.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, "Oh, get me a hoagie."
Yeah, you're like, what is this? Are you garbage?
Yeah, I was like, yeah. Why is he talking like H. Foley?
Yeah.
And that disgusting voice came out of like a very beautiful, talented actor, and it fucking fucked my head up. But they make her look fucked up. They make her look like a Philly
No, but
trash.
I think she looks hot in the way she is like that. I think that's I don't know. I just saw that and was like, this is the type of chick Stavvy should be
Interesting. You
with.
want me to save white trash?
That's what I want.
You want me to elevate white trash?
Here's what I can
'cause
tell
that's
you.
what I am. I'm Greek inner city. I'm
Yeah, but
city
you're at the
trash.
top of the heap.
I absolutely am.
In a way, you're the top
I'm
of
the
the
top
heap.
of the trash heap.
Yes,
King of Trash Mountain.
100%. So
Yeah.
I think you either go with a girl
Shout out Caleb.
like this, or on the flip side, I could see you with like a real small, tight, like Filipino chick. Like one of those girls that looks like
Just-
she looks like a kickboxer.
Right,
You know,
right,
like
right, right.
but like cute and hot.
Yes,
I could
calls
see
me
that.
fat shames me nonstop.
Yeah, but it's,
watches me every time I pick up a piece of pork belly. She fucking slaps me across the
Put
face.
it down.
Yeah.
Like that. I
Her
think
fucking parents just have disdain for me.
Yes.
They have a nickname for me that I think means like honored son, and it actually means disgusting hog.
Yeah,
it
like
means hog in Filipino.
I'm talking about like one of those hardcore Asians, like displaced from a tsunami type girl. Like,
like
you know what I
that.
mean? I like that.
I like that.
and I like that for you. And I think that's what you're gonna wind up with.
Okay,
I
so
don't-
either white trash.
I don't see you going with a classic Greek girl. I don't see that for you at all.
I wouldn't mind it, but
Right.
yeah, I'm open to it.
Yeah.
We'll see. I've just been I'm too busy podcasting,
Right.
acting,
Doing everything.
doing stand-up,
Campaigning for Mamdani.
Shout out to Zoran.
Yeah.
The boys in the booth want us to keep the episode a little fat. They want us to talk about our favorite. What's the Christmas Chinese order is what they've asked. Which, how much time you got, brother?
Yeah, I know.
Because you gotta have a noodle. All
Sure.
right. Let me crack my fucking knuckles here.
Oh yeah.
So first of all,
Warm it up.
we're going somewhere that has a Szechuan chicken wing,
Okay.
like a spicy dry pot flavored with a Szechuan peppercorns,
Perfect.
right? You know that peppercorn spiciness that
Yep.
kind of like lingers a little bit. Gotta have that. Gotta have a chicken wing. Gotta have some dumplings in the mix. Soup dumplings I'd love. If it's not a soup dumpling place, let's get a traditional pot sticker, right? Fried. It's the holidays.
Yeah.
We're not eating steamed dumplings on the fucking
No way.
holidays.
No.
You know, this is not, we're here to enjoy ourselves. I'm going to need, just to get things started, we're going to need a General Tso's sesame chicken style thing,
Sure.
right? For the plebs. If someone's not used to eating the advanced dishes, you'll be happy with that. I need a lo mein. I need a shrimp fried rice. Okay? If not lo mein, chow fun, the thick noodles. I like a thick noodle.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll have like a Singapore noodle. We'll get
Nice. It'll beat you. It'll hit you with a bamboo stick.
It'll
chewing.
cane you for spitting on the sidewalk.
Yes.
And then we'll get some of these places have like a cumin lamb, if it's like northern Chinese cuisine.
Okay.
Or some kind of like steak. They'll have like a beef and broccoli you could do, but I would prefer a different type of like tenderloin beef with like, just different, just a rich dark soy sauce type sauce. And I need it all, but I basically need all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I need a couple rices. I need a couple, and then an eggplant.
Ooh, I didn't even realize they had that.
They have this like delicious, like I showed my mother like that kind of eggplant. She goes crazy. I'll do like some kind of green. They'll have like a
gotta get healthy
broccolini type shit. Chinese broccoli, but they'll steam it. They'll put a little garlic and shit like that.
Broccolini.
Yeah. I believe that's the actual pronunciation.
Yeah, Benson Boone has confirmed that is correct.
Yeah. He's on the phone with Beijing right now.
Benson Spoon. And of course, all this, concoction, this smorgasbord of Chinese food, only way to wash that down, a Diet Coke.
Literally, yes.
Only way.
I will have a Diet Coke, or I will have a Diet Dr. Pepper.
100%.
I'm a big Diet soda guy. The Christmas Sprite cranberry.
Ooh,
really good.
I don't even know about that one.
And they have a cherry limeade.
Come on. What about a cream soda? When's the last time you had an A&W cream soda?
You know who has great? Dr. Brown's. Have you ever had that?
Yes, I have. The glass bottles, right?
That's a great cream soda. I don't know. I think it is Jewish.
Well, dude, I don't. Maybe that's why I'm not familiar with it. So I don't. You know what's crazy, dude? And I'm being honest with you because what you just said sounded succulent, sounded delicious, sounded amazing. Mm-hmm. I'm 41 years old. However many days I've been alive, 365 times 41. I can't do the math quickly in the head. It's got to be 20,000 plus days.
Yeah.
I have had Chinese food less than 10 times in my entire life.
What?
Yep.
Get the fuck out of here.
Dude, I told you, my grandfather, World War II vet, the Korean War vet, Asian was off the table.
So how many times have you had Korean barbecue?
Dude, I've the most times.
Once?
Like literally I've had Korean barbecue truly maybe 5 times, and that has all been within the last 2 years because Giannis likes it.
Oh, dude.
So sometimes we'll go have
There is something Greek about it's primal. I mean, Greek people connect to that watching your meat sizzle in front of you.
Yeah.
I love Korean barbecue. I like hearing that Giannis, despite our evolving political differences, Greek men can still meet in the middle when it comes to eating grilled meats of different cuisines. Yes. Dude, in my family, Chinese was like, we didn't eat any, like, the only foods we had were whatever my mom cooked, whatever Greek food, or pizza or Chinese. I didn't experience tacos. We didn't even really eat Italian food, to be honest with you. Yeah.
See,
to me, Italian, I mean, obviously pizza, but the Americanized one, that is shocking to me. I fucking love Chinese food. My favorite cuisines are all from the Orient.
Interesting.
If I had to rank them, Greek is up there, but Korean, my death row meal is Korean barbecue.
Really?
Without question.
Interesting.
Without question.
But and that's healthy. That's high protein. That's
not
good
healthy.
for you. Is it not?
Nah, not the way I have it, baby.
Yeah.
You can. I sauce it up. I get I see when they come in there. I know they look at me and they think, this fucking gringo has no idea what he's talking about.
I know the one time I went to the Korean barbecue spot, they bring out the meat, you cook it on the, grills right in the table. And we're Giannis ordering a bunch of stuff, this, that. And then I'm looking at the menu, I'm like, can I get a scallion pancake? And they were like, what?
Yeah.
They literally, the waiter was like, do we have that?
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, it's at the bottom there. They were like, all right. And then they kind of just threw it at me.
Here's where you get a seafood pancake at a Korean place. It's like a scallion pancake on steroids, and they put like calamari, they put shrimp.
Calamari and imitation calamari is pig anus. That's what they say.
And I will eat
it's kind of bacon.
I am interested in pig anus.
If
it's like calamari, because I love pork.
100%.
I'll eat a woman's
I'm eating ass anyway.
Yeah. We're both ass eaters for sexual
Big
pleasure.
time.
Why not culinary pleasure?
100%, dude.
Wow, we got to get a fucking Chinese. Oh, you probably never even had soup dumplings. You probably only had.
You think they'll have Chinese? We're on the same flight going home. You think they'll have Chinese food on the flight?
I don't think so.
Well, maybe. Do you think they'll have Chinese food in the Austin airport? Maybe you and I can eat a little Chinese food.
No, we're not. We're gonna eat it in New York.
You'll take me to
I will.
good. I want to. I'm talking about not to go. I want to sit down Chinese restaurant.
I know these places.
You know some spots?
I know some spots in Flushing. I know I'm getting acquainted to the stuff in the East Village, like, on what's it called? Fuck, what's that street? Anyway, there's Chinatown. There's like St. Mark's on St. Mark's. I'm getting more acquainted with the Manhattan Chinese food scene. I took my mom. This place, fucking Noodle Village, hilarious. That's
Amazing.
the name.
That sounds
but
like a slur in my
I know,
neighborhood.
I know. Yeah.
What do you live down
Where
in
you
Noodle
go,
Village?
Oh, let me guess. She's in fucking Chris's new girlfriend's in from fucking Noodle Village.
Look at every fucking NYPD officers for Chinese. I mean, what is it? Noodle Village? Yeah.
Where they hold an orientation, the Noodle Village.
Yeah, come on. Yeah.
But it's great. Noodle Village is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take you, dude. I will absolutely take you.
Yeah, well, now you're in this. I mean, dude, you're in Manhattan. You're living my dream life. Living in Manhattan, kind of just free, walking around, doing it up, hanging out with the actress from Task.
That's right.
It's real nice what you got going on.
Yeah, it is pretty good. That show's awesome too. Shout out to Ruffalo.
Oh, dude,
He
Mark
does a great
Ruffalo,
job
yeah,
on that
who
shit.
obviously, as you know, you're politically, he's with you. More with me, I was like, ugh, I would hear Mark Ruffalo talk like, fuck this dude. And then I watch him, I'm like, I really like Mark Ruffalo. I'm in.
Yeah.
After I watched that
But
show, I was like, I like
also
Ruffalo.
feel like, Chris, I feel like you have a little bit of what my dad has.
Yes.
Which is you are stupid.
100%.
You are really
Yeah.
fucking dumb.
Yeah.
And you'll listen to whoever you talk to. And you live in the suburbs and your
Yes.
podcast host is a contrarian conservative
Yes.
because now he's got to be different than what he used to be.
Yep.
No, now he's basically gone the Bill Maher route where it's like, I'm not wrong, everyone else is wrong. But it's like, you're just stupid. I don't
Right.
actually think that you're even like that conservative.
When I'm not, because what you said, one thing that you said in the beginning of the show when you said that your dad, what really he is just whoever he talked to last is his opinion is 1,000% the definition of me.
Yeah.
So I've been hanging out with you a lot, so I will hit the group chat and say, here's the 5 good things about Mom Donnie.
Absolutely.
I've been talking to you. But then
you're ready to redistribute wealth.
Yes.
You're ready to put caps on.
But 4 days from now, when I've just mostly been with them, I'll text you.
Oh, yeah.
And just tell you about actually why, you need to get out of New York City because it's going to burn to the ground.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
The thing is, a mayor doesn't really do shit. I wish Mom Donnie would just like every annoying rich person would fucking leave and I could just afford a fucking brownstone, dude.
Yeah.
I'll turn it into fucking, it'll be like Neverland.
Oh.
It'll be awesome. I'll be the one, because I would love to just have a fucking insane house in New York. No one's gonna leave. Everyone talks like shit.
Yeah.
They're like, we're gonna go. It's like, no, you want to live in fucking Florida?
You're not
You
gonna
don't
go
want to
Florida.
live in fucking Florida.
Yeah.
You want to live here? Fucking Austin sucks dick, dude.
100%,
Tech
dude.
people have fucking ruined it.
Benson Spoon was sucking dick on the street last night.
Yeah. Well, that was just his night off.
Yes.
He's just blowing off some steam before
Yeah.
having to come in and podcast.
Yeah,
produce.
Torchy's Tacos.
Yeah.
Just,
I love visiting here, but man. I don't wanna
New York
fucking-
is the spot.
New York's the best. And it's of course it's expensive to live there. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Like you have to pay a premium to be somewhere cool.
I get it.
Go live in please go live in fucking Florida. Live in fucking even here. It's like this place is cool. You know what I notice? Everyone who leaves California, they go to the most liberal part of Texas.
Yeah.
Are you cocksuckers out in the brush? Are you motherfuckers out in West Texas? Huh? You happen to go to the only place.
Dude, are you in Waco starting a cult?
No, none of you motherfuckers are. You're here where they have
Yeah.
fucking lattes,
Yeah.
where they've had, where it used to be. This used to be Portland in the fucking Texas.
Right.
This used to be the wokest, most bullshit town. And all of a sudden, everybody who fled LA, you happen to come to the most liberal part.
Yeah.
Why don't you fucking idiots go move to fucking, go clear some brush?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Go fucking live with Walker,
Dude,
Texas Ranger.
I if I'm gonna ever leave New York and I'm on a quest to go full conservative,
Yeah.
I'm going to as crazy as you can get. I'm going to Kabul, Afghanistan. I'm living under Taliban law. I'm going to show you guys. I mean it. I mean it, dude.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Dude, should we read? Do you want to see? We got two
sorry.
minutes here. A couple of these questions.
Sure.
From okay, so they said. Oh, here we go. Here's one from Brady Tommy Ballin. He says, currently visiting New York City. What's your favorite spot for some trim and some bread? What does that mean, trim?
Pussy. I guess he wants to buy pussy.
And some bread?
Bread is in like a bakery.
So,
do you have a bakery that you like?
A bakery that I like? Oh, dude.
You must.
There's this, and I like it. Now, the name, just buckle up for the name.
Okay.
Yes, and I'm just, before you say it, or before the fans at home say it, yes, I have experimented with changing the first letter of this word and saying it in the group chat. I've done that. I'm not proud of it, but I have. but the bakery is in Tribeca. It's called Rigger Hill.
Okay.
Yes. And it's an excellent, unbelievable bakery.
You really did not need the preamble. You could have just said the name of the place.
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to get out in front of it before people started saying,
I wonder why he likes it.
Yes.
It's in Tribeca. I might go check it out.
Fantastic bakery, Rigger Hill. They have, croissants and things that you've never seen. Not as good as Tommy Bunz, but they have the New York style. If you can't get out to Austin, Rigger Hill Market, unbelievable spot.
I love that.
That's really
trim,
good.
I don't know.
Now, for some trim, you could go to West Garden. That's a nice hand job spot across the street from Madison Square Garden. I don't know if they'll give you any trim, but they'll give you some hand jobs. That's it. Get a nice little body, deep tissue. Okay. And then you just get rolled over. So you got that.
Really? Is the massage good?
The massage is very good. Yeah. I've never been rolled over, by the way. I've only gotten the full body, never anything else.
Okay.
I'm a family man.
Okay.
So,
You've never been rolled over, but they have made you come through your prostate.
Yeah, but that's different, So, here we go. Yo, Chrissy and Stavvy got a pitch for a show. I'd like you guys to come take over temporarily. Please text me. Then he gives out his full number. Should we just read his number on the air? Ciao, baby. From Richard Barkman.
How much?
Yeah.
How much are you paying, Richie?
Yeah, seriously. Ciao, baby. Tom Segura's like, I can name my other bakery that. Who do you think is more likely to win their respective league championship, the Denver Nuggets or the Denver Broncos? That's actually a very interesting question.
I think it's the Nuggets because, the Broncos are looking really good. Now, look, the Thunder look insane right now.
17-1 right now.
They look really good, but I think there's just... They say the league or the whole league, or
they said the respective league, like who's going to win the end.
Because the AFC is
you can't go against the Ravens.
A lot of teams have looked, but we haven't looked great this year.
Yeah,
and we are recording this a little in the future, so hopefully we're on a 10-game win streak by then. But the AFC is down across the board, where it's like the Chiefs are weird, we're weird. The Bills aren't playing great. Some of the best teams have kind of fallen off a little bit. Right. So it does feel a little like the Broncos. Even the Chargers have been weird.
Yeah.
The Colts, the Patriots, it's all. But I just feel like football is so much more random.
Right.
That Jokic is so fucking good.
Dude, and Jokic, the thing is, Jokic is one of the best players in NBA history. His stats are out of control good, and he does it all smoking cigarettes.
You're thinking of Divac.
No, but Divac does, but Jokic gets boozed up and smokes too. Yeah, did you
I
watch?
don't think he does.
No, but he gets boozed up.
He does get boozed up.
Did you watch the documentary about the Olympics?
I haven't seen the doc on it.
Court of Gold or something like that. They get knocked out. What is country? Is it Slovenia, Slovakia?
Are you thinking of Luka?
Serbia.
You're thinking of Luka.
No, Luka is.
Luka gets boozed up for sure.
But so does Jokic.
Jokic does. Yeah.
Jokic was boozed up on camera for this documentary.
Respect.
Yeah, there he is. Yeah.
Respect.
At Serbia. Yeah.
Yeah, he's the man.
Well, dude, I heard in the Olympics what they're going to do is just put all the Balkan states together as one team, and then Luka and Jokic would be on the same squad.
That would be awesome.
They would actually beat. Most likely, they'd beat the USA Dream Team.
I think they would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll love that.
We'll hit some more questions next week.
Or never.
Oh, yeah, that's true, too.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Enjoy it.
Thank you to Tom for these fucking delicious... I wanted to shit on his bakery. It's fucking awesome.
They really are, dude.
He knew the way to shut me the fuck up.
Oh, yeah.
Just get me pastries.
Yeah. Well, actually, that's probably... Yeah, that might have been Bert,
This is laced, dude.
Yeah. They laced it with lightning strike. Go buy some, you fucking idiots.
Merry Christmas, everyone. We love you. See you next time.
Love ya. Thanks so much.
Bert and Tom and Bert. One goes topless while the other wears a shirt. Tom tells stories and Bert's the machine. There's not a chance in hell that they'll keep it clean. Here's what we call 2 bears, 1 cave.